So I'm going to do a 5-part series as to why people struggle to hit their weight loss goals or their fitness goals. So kicking off, reason number one. I'm going to do a 5-part series, number one today. So reason number one, broken thinking. Now, this can sound quite harsh, but it's not meant to be harsh. But there is some broken thinking or beliefs, maybe, when it comes to people who struggle to hit their weight loss goals, struggle to hit their fitness goals, or have some success and lose the weight but gain it back. So a lot of that comes down to either broken thinking, or you can kind of call it wrong beliefs or belief shifts, or just thinking about things in the wrong way. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So what I see and what I recognize with a lot of people I work with and a lot of people I speak to, there's a lot of focusing on the things that you can't do, the things that you can't control. So I don't have time to exercise. Is that true? Can you find time to exercise? It's going to be too hard. Is that true? If it's too hard, you're not going to stick to it anyway, to try and find something that isn't too hard. It could be that you're following someone else's diet. That's not going to work because you have the food you enjoy eating. Could be that you're following someone else's workout plan. That's not going to work either for you because you need to find something that works for you. So a lot of this comes down to thinking about things in the wrong way, thinking about the things that you can't control, thinking about or focusing on the things that you can't do. So I can't go to the gym. Okay, cool. No one's expecting everyone to be able to go to the gym. It takes a lot of time. Maybe you're not comfortable there. So what can you do? What can you do? Everyone says 10,000 steps. Cool. That could be quite difficult. You probably have to find probably about an hour in your whole day, maybe an hour and 15 throughout a full day to find 10,000 steps. But what can you do? Could you hit 5,000 steps? Oh, I don't have time for breakfast. Okay, that's cool. You can actually skip breakfast, that's fine. But then the next meal needs to be healthy because you're going to be flipping hungry. So instead, what I see with a lot of people, like I said, is it's almost like broken thinking, often concentrating on the things that they can't do, the things that they can't control. So what is it that you can control and what is it you can do? You can only control the things that are in your control, right? So that's the way can you find, the way you deal with things. So can you find time to get up early and have breakfast? Maybe then you find time to have a walk in the morning. So it sets yourself up for the day in a really positive way, gives you time to think, makes you feel good because you've exercised. And I guarantee if you do that, you're going to have a more productive day. So what I see, again, going back to it, is there's a lot of focus on things that you can't do. And it's so important to focus on the things that you can do and the things that you can control. So that's one of my biggest things. So number one is going to be what I see people struggle with the most. It's just broken thinking. I can't do that. It's going to be too hard. I've tried it before and it hasn't worked. Following other people's diet plans. Other things like thinking you've got to give up carbs. It's not true. So there's a lot of belief shifts that really need to change and some thinking that really needs to change if you're going to start having some success in your weight loss, if you're going to start having some success in your fitness goals. So as a whole, thinking is broken in some ways and belief shifts need to be made. If it's going to be too hard, you're going to give up. If you're following someone else's diet plan, you're going to give up and you're going to be looking forward to eating the food you want to eat. If you're struggling to find the time to do it, it's going to be really difficult. So what can you do? Can you make tweaks to your own diet? Can you find a little bit of time to exercise that moves the needle? Can you look to get some steps in? Can you look to drink more water? Can you look to potentially reduce alcohol at weekends? Look, we all struggle with that. I'll hold my hands up with that, certainly. But what are the things that you can control? What are the things that you can do? Focus on those. So I guarantee you will feel better. You'll feel more positive. My coach always used to start our conversations, exactly what I do with my clients. Tell me some good stuff about last week. What are the wins? So we focus on the wins, we focus on the good things, the things that have moved the needle forward. And then look, of course, we look at what the struggles are and then we delve into those. It's really important to focus on the things you can do, to focus on the things that you are in control of. So look, guys, hopefully that's given you a little bit of help. But for me, one of the biggest things that is broken when people try to hit their weight loss goals is they're just thinking it's broken. All right. Cheers, everyone.